welcome back to my channel. aespa is back with WDA, Whole Different Animal, featuring G-Dragon. I'm really excited to see what this is gonna be about, and I'm very curious how GD is involved, so let's go ahead and get started. Ooh. I'm always such a fan of aespa's MVs. I think they're always so creative. Ooh.
Whole different animal. She a whole different animal. Different animal. Whole different animal. Different animal. But furious.
Oh, that was cool.
So glorious. Embrace the danger. Kiss, kiss the pressure. Shit a chip. Cushy. Back it up. Free. Roll it on my body. I've had enough. 의심 없이 다시 또 내디뎌. Why they don't be talking about this? I wanna talk about it. Why they don't be talking about this? I wanna talk about it. 난 가질수록 I just get harder, harder. Give me all smoke, gunpowder, powder. Woo!
I forgot to breathe for a second. There's so much happening.
모든 게 바뀐 다음 단계 breathe. She's a whole different animal. Body on hit. 다투기 점을 넘어도 완벽해진 glitch. Ain't nobody that can whole different animal. She a whole different animal. Different animal, whole different animal.
So interesting.
Oh, now you wanna hear me, huh? Oh, now you wanna hear me, huh? Oh, now you wanna hear me go crazy, crazy. 답은 내 안에 있어. Come test me, test me. Do some, do some, do some, do some. Talk loud, do some. Custom feature처럼 달라, I'm some. It's a new era, feel some. Why they don't be talking about this? I wanna talk about it. Why they don't be talking about this? I wanna talk about it.
That harmony there. Ooh. So interesting. This feels mostly like talk speak, but like with vocals over top of it and instrumental over top of it.
Fire in the hole up the whiplash. Living on a whole nother level, just why don't you girls different anymore? I'ma get it done. More from this more. I'ma get it done. Action, reaction. The ceremony, getcha. Drag on with my ceremony. Hashtag FTA.
Ooh, I like how he spelled that aespa.
Whole different animal.
Ooh. Okay, guys, there is something I have to talk about with this. I think that this is the kind of song where you have to listen to it several different times before you necessarily grasp everything, because there's so much happening. And like, for me, when I listen to something for the first time, what I try to do is I try to get like the overall vibe of the music video. Plus I try to get as many lyrics as I can. I try to, because I'm a vocalist, I focus on the vocals quite a bit, and I try to get all of that and put it into like a picture. So when I'm speaking with you guys, it's like things that I've noticed and stuff like that, and I try to get an overall part. But for this particular song, because of the style of music that it is, there's so much happening that it's almost hard to like narrow it down. And that's not a bad thing. For me, it's very interesting because I really like discovering new things and new sounds. And so when I'm listening to something like this, it's almost like I get like hyper fixated. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but it does to me, like on a certain aspect. So for here, there was so much going on with like the speak singing within the members. And I really, really liked it because on top of it, they kind of layered it with vocals, which was an interesting, like, takeaway from that. And I love the way that towards the beginning, G-Dragon was doing Whole Different Animal, and then like the way that he said it was very rhythmic and everything, and then they used that throughout the entire song in order to make it kind of a clip, like a repeating almost like metronome to it. You know, it was like repetitive, like to a point where it became part of the song, which I absolutely loved. Really, really interesting. And aespa for me has always had really unique concepts. I feel like they go through a period like very shortly where they'll have a lot of music that sounds similar. Not a lot, I guess, but like a couple of songs that sound pretty similar, and it's like almost like a aespa genre of their own, and then they'll go to something else. And I think that's what makes them so interesting to listen to, is because I know they can sing. Like, they have amazing vocals. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that they can sing. I know they can perform. Here it felt a little more choreo heavy, which I really love to see, because it reminds me of, like, you know, from their debut and some of their B-sides and things like that. It reminds me of those kind of things. But it rather than focusing so much on the vocals, I think here they focused on the sound. They had a really specific sound that they wanted to come up with. And especially when you have a song called Whole Different Animal, right? You want it to sound different. You want it to sound intriguing. You want it to sound something like completely out of this world. And I think that they really nailed that. But on top of that, I think that, like, for me, what I have to do is I have to go back and listen to it several different times, because I don't think that you can catch everything the first time. I think it's that this is a song that naturally, like, you just have to repeat a lot in order to get an understanding of everything. You guys correct me if you understand everything off of the first listen, or if you are kind of a person like me. Like I said, I got hyper fixated on the way they were doing certain things. And so that was one of the things where I'm like, oh, I can't listen to everything all at once. So I definitely need to go back and listen to it. So I really, really enjoyed this. So it's interesting because I think that some people would like classify this as kind of like a noisy kind of music, but I think that this is like intriguing because it has like this harmonic dissonance to it. It has like this push and pull kind of feeling that really makes it stand out. And I love the way that G-Dragon featured in this. I think that, again, having that, not only did he have a verse, but he also had the whole different animal part that basically went throughout the entire song. And so I really liked that collaboration with them together. I thought that was a really good, smart choice creating that. So I'm curious what you guys thought about this song. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of the song or MV? I definitely can't wait to like delve into it more, go back and listen to it a couple of times, hyperfixate on like the lyrics and the choreography. This is going to be really cool live. I can already tell for like the performance aspect, because like all the choreography I was seeing, I was like, yes. So I cannot wait for that either. But tell me your guys' thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.